Albuquerque is one of the nation's few apartment markets that didn't take much of a hit during the recession, and as we've seen improvement so far in 2010, it's no longer in recovery mode. Albuquerque is in full-scale growth mode above and beyond pre-recession levels. Welcome to Apartment Market Dynamics from NPF Research. I'm Jay Parsons with your Albuquerque update. Now, starting off with occupancy rates, take a look at this chart here. And you look at this chart, you see Albuquerque really had two bad quarters for occupancy loss. And by 2Q 2009, occupancy was recovering. It was already nearly fully recovered by early 2010, with occupancy rates back around 95%. And as of 3Q 2010, occupancy stands at 95.6%. That is up 1.8 points in the year ending September. And it's also up a half point over the past 2 years, making Albuquerque one of the few apartment markets that's seen occupancy actually grow since fall 2008. And it's been a similar story with rental rates. Taking a look at this chart here showing quarterly same-store rent change in Albuquerque. In most markets, rent cuts remained pretty significant through 4Q 2009, but in Albuquerque, rates were already improving by then, and in the past 2 quarters, rents have climbed notably, up 1.4% in 2Q and up 2.4% in 3Q. And because of that, Albuquerque ranks among the nation's leaders with same-store rent growth of 4.2% in the year ending September. Of course, it's worth noting that overall rental rates do remain on average below $700, so that rent growth hasn't done much for that bottom line figure. So why Albuquerque? Well, it's tough to really point out one reason, but there's a couple factors that may be at play. First of all, job loss wasn't quite as severe here as it was in the Arizona markets of Tucson and Phoenix. In Albuquerque, job contraction since the recession was about 7% of the total job base versus 9% or so in Tucson and 13% in Phoenix. So you have that going for Albuquerque. But the other thing is that Albuquerque really hasn't added much new apartment supply to compete with the more established product. Over the past decade, fewer than 5,000 multifamily units have been approved for construction. So just not a lot of new product out there competing for renters. And we always like to give you a couple submarkets to look at, so let's start with Northeast Heights. Occupancy there stands at 96.5%. That is on par with the June rate, but up 2.4 points over the past year. And rental rates really jumped in third quarter, up 4.2%. And on an annual basis, same-store rent change registered at 6.6% in Northeast Heights. Very good performance. And one more to take a look at, the Rio Rancho West Mesa submarket. Occupancy there now stands at 95.6%. That is up 2 points in the year ending September. And same-store rental rates jumped 1.1% in third quarter, and they are up 5.3 points on an annual basis. And that wraps us up for Albuquerque. So until next time, for Apartment Market Dynamics and NPF Research, I'm Jay Parsons. Thank you for watching.
Want more? Go deeper with NPF Research's apartment market reports. From a national level, down to individual metros, to specific neighborhoods, NPF Research has been providing unparalleled apartment market intelligence to the multifamily industry for almost 5 decades. Learn more by contacting us at 877-284-4938 or visit www.npfresearch.com and click on Market Reports.